the new people coming to these artifacts or ways of doing things, they don't have to know anything. They just get the new one. They learn how to use it, and then maybe they do something.
Tomasello speaks of the carjack effect, meaning that human culture is built on the experiences and knowledge of our ancestors. He says that apes, on the other hand, don't have this capacity. They have to wait for individuals to make new inventions and have new ideas, and can't develop the achievements of previous generations. But Christoph Bösch's most recent observations in Gabon, West Africa, contradict Tomasello's thesis. Bösch discovered that many animals in the national park are interested in the honey produced by bees in underground nests. Each species, the honey badger, has its own method, breaking in. Chimpanzees, on the other hand, have developed a sophisticated technique and refined it step by step, especially with regard to nests in trees.
Alors, donc, il y a eu, là, par ces chimpanzés...
The chimpanzees have refined their technique step by step.
C'est-à-dire qu'ils ont...
They've added 2 additional sticks to their technique of using just one little stick. The first stick they add is like the one back there. Thicker and is used as a kind of pestle. And they use this pestle to break open the entrance to the hive, which is sealed with wax. As soon as they've opened the entrance, they take a second tool to reach the honey. With some populations, the hives are very deep. In that case, the chimpanzees first open the hive with a pestle, and then use a second stick with a hard end to bore a hole in the interior of the hive to open the deep chambers. Then they use a third stick like the one you see here, which is much more complex. A kind of brush which soaks up the honey. So you see, the chimpanzees have arrived from a one-stick technique via a two-stick technique at a three-stick technique. There are 3 cumulative steps that have led to this sophisticated tool technique. Step by step, they've added one stick after another.
So Christoph Bösch and Michael Tomasello, 2 researchers, hold contradictory opinions about the similarities and differences between humans and apes. It appears that the concept of culture is the divisive issue.
I found, over my many years, it's now more than 50, every time humans seem to do something which people used to think only humans could do, there was an immediate reaction that this can't be. And it seems to me that there was always a body of people who were desperate to prove that, well, we're different in this way and we're different in that, and culture was one of them. And we can't talk about chimpanzees having culture because humans have culture, and that makes us different. What is true is that because of our language, we really very far
This is the direction Klaus Thibodeau is pursuing in Budongo. For years, he's been researching the communication and vocalization capabilities of apes. Experiment in the field, he hopes to establish to what extent apes can communicate among themselves. He will play them recordings of their own sounds.
With this experiment, I'm specifically trying to find out whether chimpanzees use their sounds, their vocalizations, intentionally or not. That's to say, whether their calls are simply expressions of emotion, or whether they use them strategically to inform other members of the group selectively.
Chimp is going to play the greeting calls of the Outriders companions to chimpanzees. Call this a playback test. Individual animals in the tree react immediately to the current approach of Outriders companions, what are termed food calls.
The food calls are not simply a reaction to the food as such. They provide information to other members of the group who are socially important to them.
Evidence of verbal communication, of a language with semantics and grammar.
The calls have meaning. There are primitive semantics. The animals are able to inform others when they consider this necessary. That is an important aspect of language. But so far we haven't found much grammar. You could say certain building blocks are there, others are missing. In that sense, of course, they don't have human language. They have ape language, to which there are certain parallels, but also certain differences.
To discover more about the complexities of apes' language, the researchers advance deeper into the bush. They hope to find out whether chimpanzees understand not only their own language, but also, to some extent, foreign language. On their journey, they stumble across evidence of illegal logging. A mahogany tree has recently been chopped down. Scientists often discover such practices. Another reason to press ahead quickly with their research.
It's a source of food. When you chop down a tree, the animals lose another fruit tree. The second aspect is the danger of disease. People come into the forest and stay here for several days.